streaming. If you're new around here, please do give me a follow and check out my YouTube and subscribe for the content on there. I'm bringing you Virtus Pro versus Ence, and I'm going to be doing my own commentary. And you can just watch the stream along with me and chill, and hope you enjoy the ride. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Currently, Virtus Pro up 8 rounds, soon to be, with Ence on 5 rounds on the first map of this series, which is Inferno. And in we go. Oh, Allo gets one down mid. It's a long con, as it were, but it works for him. Buster looking to get hopeful through past the half wall. Gets a second. It's a bit messy here, but Virtus Pro clawing this one back. Tags all over the shop. It's Sanji and Buster against 3 Ence players, and Buster brings it back to a 2 versus 2. And Virtus Pro, they could do what they want here. They don't know it, but they have the B site free, but they will know soon. And that's some really nice kills there from Buster. Sanji to plant that bomb down, and here comes Doto. Fast on the rotate, nade out, but it's going to be a little consolation, and he could just go for exit frags here, and I think that's exactly what he will do. He's looking for guns, picks up a FAMAS, an AK here, and that's going to be helpful. I mean, he could... The absence of a kit means that this isn't really a viable... What the hell is that shot? It looked like he just shot Sanji through the box there, but Buster's probably going to die here unless he can get to church. And the bomb will tick down, and Doto dies, which is pretty bad because he actually loses the AK there. Let me know if the sound's any good, guys. I'm just checking now because it sounded a bit shitty, to be honest. So let me just check myself. But do let me know if there's any issues with the stream. I'm just going to try something to try and make the sound a bit better. Bear with me. Okay, I think I may have been able to fix it now, so let's go back to the action. And we get back into this one. Virtus Pro 9 rounds, and Kika on the edge of the smoke at B, just looking to try and get a kill. Just going to quickly test it before I get back into it. See what it's like. Yeah, much better. Yeah. Okay, I managed to sort the sound issue. Let's get back into this. So, looks like VP setting up for the B execute here. Jane to throw the smoke, and Spinks on his own here is going to have to do a hell of a lot with just a deagle. It's just a matter of time before they take him down, and he's going to just wait for the retake. Are they going for this? They are. All 4 of them are cutting here. So it's going to be a 5-on-5 retake. We've not seen many of these so far. And these deagles could get work done. Very unlikely. I mean, the great thing is they could just go for the exit kills here. James playing with his food with the AWP. Gets one through the smoke. And it's James time, boys. They need to get off the site. This is decent because they've kept 2 members of VP, 3 members on the site. But there we go though, that's the half. VP win it out 10-5 and looking good to close out on Inferno. We'll be right back in a bit. Just going for a break. Be back in 1 minute, guys. Okay guys, we're getting back into the action pretty soon for the second half, so let's get into this. Stream's coming back up. And James, in what looked like a bit of pain there, hopefully he's okay. Do love the player cams, get to see their faces. We get to see their personalities a bit more, perhaps. Because I think that's been one of the criticisms, but of some players in esports. But as we get into the second half now, Ence starting off now on the T side. James with the dual elites, and it's working for him. Yakinda on the flank. They're going what looks like towards long, and James still here with his dualies, looking to come out of boiler. Does take down Spinks as well, so he gets a double with dualies. Well done to James. And I love that skin as well. Really nice skin he's got there. stat track as well. This round really in the bin. James has a good skin, but Ence has thrown it in the bin here. Dia and Alu alone and separated here. Nothing they can really do, just really waiting for their own demise here. They are going to get a 2v2, but James is here, and Sanji as well will shut it down. And James gets a triple kill with the Julies. We all wanted to see that, guys, didn't we? Definitely. And it is James time. All the replay. There we go. James getting it done with the Julies. What a great start for VP. Ence really could have done with that pistol. And they're making this harder for themselves here as VP get ever closer. 5 rounds away now from taking the first map. And Yukinda doesn't know what the S button is on his keyboard, just holding down W there all the way down banana. And he's got Buster to support. They completely smoked Ence off at banana, and now the rotation comes from Yukinda, but they have given up apps, so 2 players there in apps. Ence though not looking to get a lot done here as Buster just dispatches Dia, and he's jump spotting as well. Ence on Deagles. They shouldn't be getting a lot done here. Buster going to get tested here. Does have a molly, and he has spotted them, so he'll throw that down. He was actually the only player, so that could have been quite dicey there, but Yukinda does come and back him up here on B. So unfortunately, they should be able to deal with this pretty well, unless we get some nice shots landing. And Yukinda and Buster seems to be just holding it down on his own here. Yukinda chimes in. 12th round on the board for VP, and this is looking like a easy closeout. Better not speak too soon, but great impact from Buster in that round. 4 kills and a lot of damage, probably from that Molotov. Just to make you guys aware, if you're not aware with how this works, now we're in the playoff stage. The losing team will be out of the tournament. So this is now elimination. Ence did well, I think, to get this far, in my opinion. You can go and see more of my opinions about esports, specifically CSGO, and all the teams and players involved over at youtube.com/JJGamingOfficial on the Wondercast podcast. And here we go, James spraying them down with the MP9, and this is a non-starter round here. Ence getting blown out of the water. Dia takes one down, but he'll soon be taken down. So yeah, do go check out my podcast on YouTube. It is about everything. All the juicy gossip of CSGO. Transfers, a bit of analysis as well, if you can call it that. And just general chit chat. If you love esports as much as I do, you will enjoy it. Dia does manage to take down Yukinda. Long range though, not necessarily gonna work, and Buster will shoot his knees off. And Virtus Pro will pick up a 13th. Look at that for James, just an easy triple. No problem for James. Of course, you would expect this from VP, being their map pick. Good start for them. Not the end of the world here for Ence. If they can get a couple more rounds, that's probably the year objective at this point. But again, they don't consider the boiler player when coming up middle. And Kikut is easy for 2. Doto is late. And James is already watching the angle. Does hit him. Dink down to 21 Doto, and Alu will lead the charge out of apps. Feels like a bit of a death charge. Snappy over here, and Buster just, yeah, easy as you like. Snappy just walks into his crosshair. And Doto and Alu have not much to say, or Alu has 1 kill to his name, and Kikut will shut them down, and Ence really don't have anything here. Absolutely nothing to say. I think this is going to be, should be an easy shutout here for VP. Once again though, James in this exact same position took 3 people down the last round, and Kikut gets away with it again. Ence not considering it at all as a possibility or a threat, and they didn't have any util there for it either. And VP will punish you in those circumstances. James looking down middle, looking for the opening pick. But Dia absolutely nails the shot. The molly to stop them retrieving the AWP, but it can be easily retrieved. Yakinda taking liberties at Banana. Blinded, still gets the shot onto Alu. And Snappy's coming behind here. I say behind, down Banana. So they know that they're quite aggressively postured on Banana. They just have to go, and D is helping clear out. They're making so much noise. They're all going short. Really, Kikut's got to do a lot here. Now Sanji on his own gets 2. This is a real chance here. 2 versus 2. And Yakinda's in here fast. Buster is also not far away. The smoke certainly will deny. Yakinda. Buster, Molly into the pit. Dia still here, takes down Buster. Yakinda into the 1 versus 2, and I don't see a world in which he can do this. His best bet is to keep them on the site, and I think that's what he wants to do. He has to just save though. Yeah, he's not even going to do that. He's just going to save this gun. Money, not fantastic for VP. It's not the end of the world. They'll be able to get a buy next round. That's a really good round though for Ence to pick up. Some of them were literally on pistols, and Dia, big impact from him. Kikut wasn't able to get a single kill in that round, and Dia with a quad kill there to close out the round. Smart stuff from him. And it's exciting to see the new Ence roster as it is now. Very different to the Ence of 2018 in Katowice. But this new project has got to really show us what they're made of and what they can do. Yakinda, aggressive as always on Banana. Forced back though by the smokes. Doesn't want to aggress past them. And James boosted up on the half wall. Spam's coming in there from Ence in apps. Bomb postured towards middle. There's no indication yet, but it looks like they want to go back to B. Molly. They're so scared, aren't they, of VP on these aggressive things. You can see James so risky, getting baited in there by Yakinda. Have you ever heard of an AWP getting baited in by a rifle? Normally it's the other way round. But it works here for VP. A man down, and Doto clearing out long. Buster spots them. And what a flash that is from Kikut. That is true teamwork, and for some reason Ence are coming back towards A. Even after the death of their teammate, they're going to be walking into the stack here. 3 Virtus Pro players here ready and waiting. Sanji holding a very tight angle there. And Buster just looking to spot players, and he's already spotted Snappy. Molly might flush him out, and Spinks. What do you want?
Good.
Sorry about that one. Slight hiccup. And we are back though. VP picking up a 15th round. Alien doesn't look too happy about that one there.
Alright, see you later.
Oh, Chain takes down Doto. Early advantage now for Virtus Pro. And Yukinda chimes in with 2 kills. This is surely over now. Buster trying to get even more work done here. Just Spinks and Snappy alone, but together on Banana. And what can they do here? Buster is ready to swing. Flashbang would be useful, but they don't even need it. Yukinda and Buster get it done, and Inferno is taken by VP. Ence a map down, and they've got to fight back in the next one. We'll be right back in a few minutes with the second map. Well, welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. Virtus Pro versus Ence, and we're on to train. Let's see if Ence can have a bit of a better time here on their own map pick. Into the pistol round we go. Virtus Pro heavily favourites here, as the odds show, to win this matchup. But don't count Ence out at all. Bit of a better time as they're going to go for the pistol round here. Pistol round we go. And VP on the CT side. It's Kika taken down by D here. James as well to the back of the site. Watching as they flood into the site here. Spinks taken down, and Snappy by the bomb train is going to take down Buster, and he's going to take down James. So, wow, Snappy with the triple kill, and D responds. Great stuff there from Ence, picking up the pistol round, looking pretty convincing. Was that a mistake? I don't know. Maybe not. I just got confused there. D brought an AK straight up, force buying into this. I would have, you know, you'd expect the force buy, but maybe not an AK straight away. But anyway, VP looking a bit lackluster there towards the B site. And Ence, they're going to try this again towards B. You can see there on the X-ray, keeping their heads down. Kika will need to keep his head down in a minute. Only has a deagle to try and stop them from flooding onto the site. D lining up a smoke nades to rain into the site, being prepared as Alu will fake towards A with a smoke at the back of the A site, and Kika knows now that it is the B hit. Smokes himself off, give himself some cover. James smoked off himself though, is in a pretty difficult position, and Spinks shuts two of them down. James does get a tag, but he'll be lucky to get away with his life here as Doto and Snappy are starting to push up and take full control of the site as Alu patrols elsewhere. Pretty decent round here, pretty convincing start here from Ence as well. Obviously, it was just the pistol here for Virtus Pro, but Sanji can hear all the noise above him, but electing not to go up the ladder. It would be pretty much certain death. And they'll hold on to at least some armor for the next round, but Spinks shutting it down already though. It feels like B is a massive weakness, but it's hard to tell until we actually see a proper gun round here, which we haven't actually seen yet. So let's wait and see. This won't be a gun round either for VP. Again, they're having to run a similar setup here with James on the scout and everybody else on pistols. Money just in the bin on CT side here. And Ence are making this look pretty smooth on their own map pick. Kika operating with no armor at all. That's going to be a lot of a problem, especially with those dinks. I really do like the fact that Ence are still working with the Galils though, and the SMGs, and yeah, Doto. They really are exploiting this because they know that this is just so successful. Dita gets 2, gets the bomb down, and Doto chimes in for 1. Sanji will be lucky to get 1, and once again, Ence win the round and survive with all 5 players. Not a single player has been taken down on the Ence side. That's a problem for VP because it's not going to give them any money. and once again they're having to operate, or they actually are able to get some kind of a buy here together. It's not fantastic, and money is absolutely in the bin here. If they lose this one, they're going to be forced onto the eco again. So yeah, not a great start here. Can they make something work with these double AWPs here on Buster and Jame? A lot more aggressive here from Ence. Sorry, from Sanji, but he's in a lot of trouble here. He did not anticipate Spinks to be so far out of A main. Sits in Olaf, looking above. Oh my word, Buster caught out though at Ivy, and that's a problem for Yakinda, who turns around, swings for one, but Spinks can then come in, and Kikut can't do anything. Spinks tagged down to 7 HP, and this time Ence have torn VP apart on the A site, and Jame alone towards B will now start to wonder where his teammates have gone. And yet there's nothing he can really do here. 1 versus 4. There's no point him going for this. He really needs to save for the economy, because VP are looking lackluster so far. A 4th round for Ence. Clean. It's been clean so far. Quick reminder as well, at 6 PM GMT we do have Na'Vi versus Complexity, which I'm hopefully going to commentate on as well. I wasn't actually going to commentate on this match, but then I thought, why not? It was on. I have been enjoying it a lot, ESL Pro League. Spinks with lots of impact in this round. Triple kill for him. And great start here for Ence. Fist bumps in. VP need to wake up here. Not a single round posted yet. Only 2 players. They have 2 kills combined on Virtus Pro at the moment. Ali as well. Not. That's almost unique, I think. He doesn't have a kill and he doesn't have a death either. 0-0 for Ali. Doing pretty well. And this is a glass cannon round, you see, because Jame operating with the AWP, everyone else with pistols, so they have to really go where he is and just kind of gamble if they're going to make anything of this round. And the gamble is not right at all, because they did have 3 players. Now they're starting to figure this out, VP. Rotations are coming in, but Jame is actually on the B bomb site now, but the bomb is over towards Ivy. And the clock starts to tick down here for VP. Nades being thrown in. They're trying to isolate Buster at the back of the A site. But that smoke is great. It's denied Ence coming in from Ivy. They're trying to do this double pump here through main and Ivy, and the bomb coming through Ivy. It's going to delay Ence a lot. VP have just got to try and get something done here. Jane gets Spinks and Dia. They're not going to surely expect him. Jane taken down, and a flurry of... Oh, Kikut behind though. Needs to hit the shot. Hits Alu. Yakinda as well. 9 seconds on the clock, and Virtus Pro pick up their first round. Chaos ensues as Ence struggle to get the bomb down. What a smoke that was on Ivy. I think that might have been Buster who threw it. Just denied Ence long enough to the 20-second mark so that the plant just could not come in. That's a great round for VP to be picking up. And look at this. They have a full buy to hand here. So do Ence though. They've managed to get enough money in these last couple of rounds to get some kind of a buy together. Buster missing a shot, and he'll just smoke off Ivy. They do like to smoke him off though, so that he can't have that vision towards main, anyone from Ivy. It's designed stop vision from Ivy. Smoke deployed at the top of B ramp or heaven. Kinder to try and fire through it. Looks like Ence were posturing for a B here, but now they decide better. Sanji will probably have a lot of work to do here if they decide to double back. Could even go for an aggressive flank if they do decide, yeah, surely it must be the B commit now. All 5 players from Ence in B halls. It's going to be up to Kika and James here. 30 seconds, they're leaving this late here, Ence. Kika turns the flash, gets one, needs a second really, and he does bomb down, but James covers heaven, and this is just fantastic, and the spam in as well. And Alu and Dia. Sanji nearly gets his head caught. Alu just calmly walks away. And Sanji gets his head down in time before he got it chopped off. They could try and hunt Dia and Alu here, but they're not going to. They'll hold on to their weapons. Alu holds on to an AWP. But there we go, second round for VP. Chaotic round again, and once again, Ence hesitated, didn't get the map control towards A that they needed, and therefore they just felt like they had to go into a really good setup there between Kika, James and B, and they shut it down. That's good stuff from VP. Starting to put some rounds on the board here. And it's they're going to go for something a lot quicker here. You can see posturing already in brown halls, and Kika responsible for the ramp. Nade's not going to do a lot. They don't want to make the mistake of being too slow. And here we go. They're already down ramp. Now Kika might not be aware of this, but the flash is excellent. Only good for one though. And James on the site needs to do so much here at the back. Sanji is with him. Utility is needed here. James to molly the ramp, but Alu takes him down, and Doto could be huge here. Buster's not going to expect him here. Just crawling down oil. Oh, he's completely slipped the net. And Dia coming in from connector. Oh dear, this is just surely going to fall apart, but no, Yakinda coming in, and now Doto into the 1 versus 1. Yakinda's just going to stick this. He's sticking the bomb, and Doto can't take him down in time. 7 HP. How did he not manage to kill him? He wasn't even in the smoke. Oh my word. I thought Yakinda was dead for sure there. It took him way too long. I can't believe Yakinda. Oh, he gets it done. Balls of steel on the man. Doesn't flinch. And Toto's going to be sorry about that one. Ence dropping it. Snappy going for something a bit quicker. Out of main and into Olaf, but possibly into the jaws of Sanji, if he can. Oh, I love the boost here. This could catch... Sanji could get caught out here. They boosted up Alu, but it doesn't work. He's lucky to get away alive there. Trying all kinds of tricks in main. Sanji forced back to the back of the train, and Yakinda in pop. Buster's here as well. They have a 3-man setup here towards A, and it's the right call. They're trying to get information on Ivy, and Dia slowly working up towards it now. Sanji could get caught. And Buster, he's spotted Alu jumping across there. And he's ready for Snappy at Olaf as well, but tagged down to 50 HP. Alu holding for a frag. And if Buster moves, he could be dead. But James wants to get involved here. Sanji takes down the Ivy player. James, though, misses a crucial shot. Yakinda gets it done, though, in Pop Dog. And this should... Oh! Buster gets a collateral on the AWP to end it. Wow. VP pick up a 4th round on their CT side. Buster, is this the collat? Yep. Just walking in front of each other there. And you don't want to do that. Ence now, they're the ones with some economic troubles, some woes here. Pistols and AKs are the order of the day. I'd like to see something a lot quicker here from Ence, and they're trying something again here. Doto out of main, but that molly's great. It's going to force him right into the open, and he couldn't get out of it. His feet burning. It's forced his teammates over towards Brown Halls, where they have found success previously, but Jaime and Kika have looked great over here. Snappy responsible for Bob Dog. They're not going to try the double drop, are they? Yakinda surely will just absolutely... Oh, the flash dropped! How does that work? They just underarm a flash down and Yakinda gets taken out, and now they have an AK-40C7. I cannot believe that actually worked. Yakinda taken down, and now this puts pressure on VP. Because they had rotated a player off B. They only have 2 players on each site here. Are they going to gamble it? Smokes out. That's a great lurk smoke. It will help Dia to crawl out, and the flash will follow it shortly. But I don't see... Jaime needs to hit a lot here. Kikid as well. They know where he is, but they don't know where Jaime is. And I don't see how they can get much done here. Spinks picks up the AK, but Jaime is ready for him. And Snappy tries his best, but there's nothing to be said. Kika and Jaime hold it down. And Ence are calling a timeout here to figure out what is going wrong for them. Whew, it has been a spicy game so far. You guys enjoying it? Oh, that's a really nice flash there from Jaime, just bouncing it up. And they get it down on the B side. Keep hydrated, guys. Out fast again here, main, and finally it actually works. Dia does get the kill, but Jaime is playing with so much confidence. He's jumping around, but he's hitting every shot. Oh, Alu missing a sitter. And I don't know why Sanji wanted to get involved there. Buster's in a lot of trouble now, but he seems to just be making it look easy. And there it is, the double kill, and the smoke allows him to get away. That was great, he just worked around the smoke Buster. Possibly one of the most underrated players. Jaime though. At the back of the site. And here we go, so you got Kika coming in. Behind, probably, hopefully on the flank. He does need to go a bit quicker though. Jaime throws the molly in, but it's not going to affect Snappy. Good position here, but fully blinded. Jaime tagged up. And there's no response here yet. Buster also taken down, and it's Kika alone. Why did he take so long? I don't see how he can win this unless he kills Alu now, who he just could stick it. Oh, Alu spots him, and Ence win the round. 1 versus 1, but Kika pretty much taking too long on that flank, and Jaime getting a bit too antsy there. How did that not hit? Alu missing it, but Sanji, I don't know quite what he was doing really there. I thought Buster had really secured them around here at this point, but Ali was able to close it out. Timeout seems to have worked as Ence grab around back. Jaime getting very aggressive, and Alu aware as always. Kika does retrieve the AWP, but Toto is there to stop any of those antics. Ikinda's not done though. He's not done at all, but wow-wee, this is ridiculous, the pace of this round. And all of a sudden it's just Buster. All alone on the A site. Dia runs into him. And Spink's also trying to go for the kill, and potentially a bit overzealous there. Buster will be able to survive. VP all of a sudden in a very difficult position here. You look at their economy. Buster with $700 to his name at the moment. Jane with nothing. It's going to be crucial that he saves this rifle, and it's very likely that he will do. As the bomb explodes. Ence now leading on their map pick. Chaotic round here. Kika tries to retrieve the AWP, but good swing. Kinder pretty close. If he hit that shot to Alu, I would have been calling VP to win that round, because you know that kid is just insane with a deagle, with anything. Laser eyes. But VP are forced onto the full eco pretty much here. USPs and not much else to say. Oh, the bait on the ladder. Jane spots it. And they're going to molly the position as well there. Ence going to secure some map control. Stop anyone aggressing in Pop Dog. And Buster still, remember, has this saved M4, so could actually make this work here. Oh, he's going to play around. His smoke, that is so clever. Takes down Dia in main. Buster just slithers in there, and Jame with a Zeus. Does the Zeus work on the ladder? Doto's here. Here's your chance. Oh, no way! Oh my word, how are they making this work? Jame gets the flipping Zeus. And all of a sudden, it's Snappy and Alu alone. And Alu on the ramp in a 1 versus 3. Oh my. Gets one, but that is ridiculous. I really hope VP don't throw it away after all that. And there we go, Yukinda takes him down. What is that though? Jane with the flipping Zeus on the ladder. That is so disgusting. You can see they really are playing with so much confidence here, VP. Look at this. Zoop. Just takes down Doto. And they make it work somehow. All they had was one rifle when Ence fall to it. Excuse me, my voice is getting a bit croaky. And crikey, Jame gets one through the smoke, and Buster with a bit of combat AWPing himself here. Oh, and Yukinda spots the bomb. Easy as you like here for VP. They are reading Ence like a book at this point. Nothing to be said. They got onto the site, but the problem was Yukinda was able to just wiggle his way around them, and that was an eco. Ence calling another timeout. You can see they are so concerned about throwing any more rounds away. I was going to say throwing their map away, but you know, if they lose train, then that is Ence out of the Pro League, ESL Pro League. They will be out of the tournament. So quick team talk in for Ence. Certainly not easy for Ence. It's been anything but easy for them here. It's been a real struggle, in fact, across the board. You wouldn't... This one has been a closer one though. You wouldn't know it's going that badly here for Ence. Even kills around the board. We're getting to round number 14. VP will be looking to try and push the advantage. Spinks, quick through main, but the flames are going to stop him. Surely, Sanji. So aggressive, and he's going to get caught out by Spinks in main. I don't know what he was thinking. He had his nades in his hands. Jane wants the trade, but Spinks not going to give it to him. That's the second time Sanji has gone into main and just died. And there's been absolutely no trade potential. The flash was good, but no, your Kinder doesn't go quick enough. And Spinks eats up another kill. How sad is that? Buster is going to be busting a gut to get this kill. And he will take down Spinks. And it's going to force Ence into the jaws of Kika. Seems where the bomb's going, but what is going on here? Dia on the flank from Ivy takes down Buster. And now, really, they have the A site and they're going to go straight back to A. And it's actually a great piece of play there from Ence. Kika alone. And he really is forced to save here. There's nothing he can say or do that will make VP win this. Ooh, Doto could take him down here as well. That would be a nightmare, and he does. They will have a buy, so it's not the end of the world. One more buy, probably at least. But Spinks, like, this is not even difficult for him. There's no trade potential, as I was saying, for VP. And D just coming in through Ivy, easy as you like, somehow makes it work. And 7-all here. Last round of the first half. And again, Spinks so quick out of main, and he just absolutely nails the shot onto Sanji again. It's that man again struggling. 1 kill on this map so far. Jane takes down Spinks, but a lot of damage for it. And Buster getting very aggressive. Surely Alu heard the footsteps there. Itching to swing, and he's got his pistol out. He knows someone's up close here. Yep, and Buster taken down. Jane throws the smoke, but Ali will probably just spam it. Dear Jane in a lot of trouble here. And they eventually find him. And Kinder alone. He's not been lights out so far on train, but he is capable of clutches, but I doubt he'll be pulling this one off. Alu already on top of the train. And Kinder's checking everything, but there's no point saving Sun. It's do or die in one sense here. And there we go. Alu will take your Kinder down, and Ence close out the round, the half 8-7. After a bit of struggle. We'll be right back for the second half. And welcome back. We should be getting into the second half now. Here we go, second half. Onto the pistol. And Ence leading so far on their own map pick, and VP already a man down. Sanji again, the man down. Really struggling he has been on the map so far. 1 kill to his name. Kinder though working through the A site here. Could catch some people out, but they know what's going on now. Ence have worked it out. They've solved the riddle, they've fixed the puzzle. And Kinder can't get anything done. James alone. He could actually get a plant. If he goes really quick here, he can get the plant. No, he's not going to take the quick route though, and they're already rotating in. Oh, great shot onto Doto. Not a clutch surely from James. No, doesn't have it in him. Nice shot to start it off, but unfortunately no cigar. Not a clutch shot. That's 9 rounds now for Ence. This is looking better, a lot better for Ence, and could easily be a 3-map affair at this rate if they can keep it up. BP starting to run out of gas possibly here. Only 2 rounds in it though, so let's not get too carried away. I love this little setup here by Lockers. Devious by the toilet rolls, Kika and Sanji. Some kind of plan here. Very strange angles being held. But there's no reaction, there's nothing at all on that side of the map. Instead, Ence are exploring Ivy here with Doto. Peeking for any information, he's not getting anything. So, he's going for the wide swing now. So, yeah, confirmed that there's no Ivy push. And VP are gonna make their way towards B. All 5 players, just pistols, nothing else at all here. Snappy should be able to just mow them down here. Could get called out though, and they get stinked. Surely, how many does he get? Only 1. And Alu tags some of them as they drop down, but Spinks is here to clean up, and Alu helps out. James, once again, the last man alive. Alu will dispatch of him. 10 rounds here for Ence, and it's looking pretty convincing. Oh, excuse me. And as we get into round number 18, VP are making their way over to B, and Snappy could have got caught out there, but VP put the brakes on the move. Alu ready to smoke. It's a pretty early smoke. Not a lot of information. Bit of a gap here because Ence, they've left Ivy open. There is a player going towards it now in the form of Dia, but Sanji could have had an opening there if he'd been a bit quicker. But it's a bit of a strange one. They've left the bomb back at spawn. Still just looking for information here. It's VP's first gun round, so a real chance to get something done, but here we go, head to head here, and Alu will definitely win this. Yeah, Jane gets his head taken off. Alu holding the angle and doesn't miss a beat. Yakinda, as soon as he swings, will be taken down by Spinks, who is holding aggressively. And Kikut is really in a bit of a difficult position here. He could try the spam, and Bust is going to get taken down through the smoke. What is this? And now Spinks can get out of there. And Sanji is never going to check this angle. Close right hand side. And 8 seconds on the clock. Ence pick up an 11th round. Thanks to Dia and Co. Easy as you like. Hallow could see James' head there just. Pika's advantage. And Virtus Pro starting to waver here on train. Again, it must be pretty frustrating because they're forced onto another kind of eco buy here. The Eagles and nothing else at all really. A few nades, but minimal equipment. They're looking to really test D here at Ivy. 3 players here. James leading the way. I don't know what their plan is. Okay, so the run boost over. And Dia doesn't see it. Might have heard it though. Yakinda, meanwhile, has already been taken down by the AWP of Doto at main. And you see they don't have the smoke to smoke anyone off there. And Dia just happy here. He's just happy to keep them at bay, and he's got help at hand. That's another smoke now to block VP from coming through here. And Dia can get up close and personal here. He could even go into the smoke, but elects to just stand behind it. And now he's going hunting. James though manages to get one, but surely the trade comes in. No, not quite. Doto just checking the smoke. The bust is taken down, and it's left for James to just sit near the trash can and wonder what could have been. Ence get 12 rounds. And they're starting to, I'd say, run away with this map, really, at this point in time. Four rounds away from picking up their own map pick here on train. James wants to go for an aggressive peek. He knows the spam here. Kenny has done it before, famously, through the wall, but doesn't connect. Heavy A setup here from Ence. Only one player at the moment towards B, but that will change very quickly. Spinks responsible. I'm really amazed actually. He's been really good in this series so far. That setup though, it's just he's so aggressive in the setup, and he does it again. Takes down Yakinda. 19 kills to his name. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he is top of the server so far. Spinks. And Doto's just waiting for them here at Ivy. Look how aggressive he is. What a flash. I love that flash. Buster takes down Spinks. But it feels like this is a losing battle here for VP. They cannot get anything going. And wherever they're pushing, it's just split pushes. So they have no unity. There's nothing going on. And here we go. Snappy will snap up the kill. Sanji with one, but there's not a lot he can do here. And yeah, Snappy will take him down. Gets the defuse, and Ence get a 13th. The plant is decent for the economy. Or I say that. Maybe not. It's alright. they have some kind of buy available, but at the end of the day, rounds are what is needed right now, not money necessarily. They desperately need rounds, and Ence are stopping them from taking any rounds whatsoever. In fact, they have not won a single round on the T side yet. VP, there's a good start for you. They ended the CT side with 7 rounds, which is kind of respectable, and they have not managed to get a single T round, which is a disaster. Sanji trying to spot players out, doesn't see anything. D was tucked in there. Yukinda's out main, could catch a timing here. Does catch Spinks, can't catch Doso, too quick on the AWP. This double AWPing is working really well for them. Snappy going to be tested with Alu at B. Kikut's crawling, crab walking, but Snappy just takes him down. Looking for more, and Buster's not ready for it. And once again, VP looking so lackluster. Dia takes down James. Just Sanji now alone in a 1 versus 4. And he just can't do anything. VP struggling, and they look out of this map, I'm going to be honest. 14 rounds collected now for Ence. And, you know, can't take it away from Ence. They've actually looked really solid here on the CT side particularly. VP electing to take their first time out now. That actually really surprises me. I didn't realise this was their first time out. They didn't have many rounds to try and fix the problems they have here, but there's not much talking going on. Just a chance to think, perhaps. A bit of reflective thinking. Always good for you guys to do a bit of that. But Ence looking good to close this one out. They only need 2 more rounds to do so, to take it to the 3rd map. So, what have VP got up their sleeves here? They've elected, interestingly, they've elected to go for a kind of semi-force buy here and have some money for the next round. James catches D, boosting at Ivy, which is decent. Wants to retrieve a rifle but can't. 12 HP to his name. Oh no! The nade brought the gun back. That's so clever if they did that intentionally. They're going towards B now though. Kikut quick to get Snappy, and Alu needs to be snappy with his AWP here. Bomb to get planted and Kikut to be get destroyed. Buster does have an AK, but the tags are just coming in left, right and centre. Interestingly enough though, they don't have a Molotov here, and so there's a chance. But Buster really needs to be able to get stuff done. Hang on a minute, Jane gets an AWP and he's still alive. 12 HP, 1 versus 2 though, and the bomb's not planted for him. There's no way he pulls this off, and he will elect to save it, which I think is the right decision. But he gives up map point to Ence, and Ence secure a map point. Alu did a pretty good job there, lost the sight, but they couldn't close him down there. That's really nice from Spinks, just spinning around. He's been absolutely fantastic. He really has been in this game so far and in this series. 21 kills to his name. Top of the server still. And he has been instrumental for Ence so far. So has this man on your screen. Dia. Blinded though as Yukinda. Oh, for goodness sake. That if that really just shows you how badly it's going now for VP. Yukinda couldn't even take down D on 5 HP. He was fully blind. Needs to go in and pop, and Spink's so aggressive in pop. I feel like one of these days he's going to be caught out. Oh, the spam could come in here. Toto though takes down James whilst they're so occupied with Pop Dog and This feels like the end here for VP. Although Kika does get a kill, and Alu does not miss a shot, does he? Great flick onto Sanji. And it's reduced VP to Buster and Kika. The bomb hasn't even been picked up yet. And I think this has been a disaster, this second half, really, for VP. Not a single round posted on the T side. It's been a shutout here from Ence on their CT side. It's been flawless. Absolutely flawless. As Spinks and Doto chime in, and Ence show us they're not done yet. We're going to a third map, and yeah, I have decided I'm not going to stream the third map, but I will be bringing you the news of that scoreline. But thank you everyone for watching. I'll be back later with Complexity versus Na'Vi, so don't go too far away. I will be back in hopefully a few hours time. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you later.